we're going.
And that's something that we haven't focused on yet that I would like to start doing. I don't care if it's a half hour a day of new development.
Right.
We need some sort of new development before today ends.
So we need new business.
New business is a product of new development. So if we can get new lead sources that are spitting us different cash buyers, different seller inventories, if we can start just getting different lead sources in, it shouldn't be hard to turn around inside the channels we work with, but we have to be able to push it out the other side, and we have to be able to do so. We have to, the new clientele is where we're going to be able to keep growing, because once we start to bring on new clients and new lead sources, new avenues of leads and or sellers, buyers, whatever, that's whenever we, basically plateau, and I don't want to plateau right now, we're still in growth period.
Deal flow. We need deal flow.
Yeah, deal flow comes through channels. Because the people that we bring in, we stick them into a different channel. So you have a 3-month channel, you have a 2-month channel, you have a 30-day channel, and all those channels, it's a cycle, it's a big gear, but in the same aspect, you want to be able to kick them out the other side in a timely fashion. You want to work with the people that are eager to work with you right now, not the people 3 months later. So that's why you don't get the channels mixed up. We have a residential 1-week channel, and we have a commercial 1-week channel. So, some of our buyers would be put into the 1-week channel if they're doing like the Advance America deal, or they're doing, I'd put apartment complexes in there, I really would. But residential, if one of our buyers is ready to buy that condo for $75,000, add a little bit more on top, that would go into the Right Now channel. Those are the deals that we need to be working on and be heavy on top of. And those are either going to spit into 1 or 2 channels. Either going to be on, fallout, or the deal goes through, or it goes into escrow. And it's just a matter of rivers channeling out into different banks, into different creeks, into different streams.
So instead of having one pipeline, we need several pipelines.
Well, it's all one pipeline, but it's a big pipe going into this. Well, it's like trying to fit the elephant through the straw. The elephant is Las Vegas. The elephant is the rest of the United States, okay? And we have to fit it through this straw that comes out the other end, and the end of the straw is where the money production is. That's where productivity becomes results. During the rest of the straw, the other 99 millimeters or however long the straw is, it's
99 millimeters isn't very much.
No, it really isn't. But neither is the cycle of little steam.
99 millimeters is about just shy of 10 centimeters, which is about, let's see, it takes 2.5 centimeters to make an inch, so it's about 3 inches.
Off subject, did you hear about the cap ripping off the plane the other day while you were
oh yeah,
Southwest?
the fusion. I saw that. Check it out, dude. I went and Googled that, right? No, I didn't have to Google it because I think it was on Yahoo or something. There was a hole it was 5 feet by 1 foot long.
Off the top of an airplane at, what was it, 37,000 feet?
Whatever, 37, whatever it was, 1,000 square feet. And they interviewed a gal, and she was like, and for whatever reason, I just reached over and held the guy's hand. I'm like,
look, a cloud.
If she was cute, I would have wanted to hold my hand, but yeah, I mean, whatever.
Oh, which stewardesses aren't cute?
No, it wasn't a stewardess, it was a passenger.
Oh, then that's different.
Yeah, she was some of the stewards aren't cute, but like the one guy who got all mad and jumped off the freaking slide, remember that guy? It was a guy, he was a what do you call those guys? An airline attendant, right? And the guy got mad at one of the passengers, which he was just giving everybody grief the entire flight, right? And then he got mad at the end and got mad and cussed everybody out, pulled the cord for the slide to come out, and jumped down the slide and walked off the freaking tarmac. And lost his freaking job.
Wow.
But I mean, he was all in the news for a minute. I don't remember the guy's name. He was like, oh yeah, I don't like working for this airline. They just let me. I'm like, dude, seriously?
I don't remember an airline where the roof comes off the plane in mid-flight.
Well, my thing is this. If you're gonna fuss about something, right? Make it a good fuss. There's my flight, dude.
Yeah, there goes the exec jet. I don't think the roof will ever come off of a net jet. Those Honda planes.
Honda planes?
Yeah, you ever seen a Honda plane?
I didn't know how to make planes.
Yeah, go to Honda.com. You can see all sorts of their aeronautical engineering devices.
Serious?
Yeah, Honda makes planes.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they're little one-seaters that you just get for fun. Just, it goes.
So they're not real planes.
No,
like
they're
jets.
planes.
I mean, they're planes.
They're jets.
Not like jets.
They're jets.
They're not like jets. That you would
They're
go.
jets. But they're little one-seaters.
Right.
But they're fun. They're like a F-16, like mini take of an F-16.
Oh.
Yeah, it's basically like the electric car of airplanes.
Right.
It's to get to the point where we can basically go buy one for 1.4, soon they're gonna have a no drinking and flying zone.
Right.
They probably already do for pilots.
Look at
the
that,
license.
dude. That's a big freaking air conditioner. Hi.
We're probably about 85 feet.
80 feet? I'll say 80 feet. Yeah. Well, this is the 7th floor.
Yeah.
So
And we're about 12 floors, 12 feet of floor. 10 feet of floor. Yes, about
84. Feet of floor. Feet of
We're
floor.
just overlooking the valley.
Hey,
Taking a lunch
probably
break.
can't hear what we're saying because the wind's blowing.
Yep.
But, you know, whatever.
There's cameras up here. And he just peed right over there. Yeah, you
Dude,
can't
this
see
is
that.
on YouTube. Can you not mention that? Seriously?
Alright, I won't mention it again.
I'm sorry, YouTube.
Hey.
Hopefully the wind was blowing and you couldn't hear that.
Don't tell me you never peed on top of a parking garage. Alright? Or something of the sorts. Alright? Comment. Let us know your most...
Please put your comments below
Alright.
on the most bizarre place you've ever urinated.
I'd say out of a car at 90 miles an hour.
Thumbs up. You know, I've never done that.
Yeah, I was hanging out the window at 90 miles an hour.
I don't believe that for a second.
Yep, it
I
was
don't
in
believe
Richmond,
that for
Virginia. It was in my Eclipse, and it was all down the side of the car.
I don't believe that for a second. How?
I wasn't driving.
So?
I was in the passenger seat. And I was holding
You weren't
on
in
out
the
window
passenger
and
seat. Yeah.
peeing out the window at 90 miles an hour.
I don't believe that.
With my left hand.
I have to see that. You need to get that on YouTube, dude.
YouTube wasn't around back then.
Uh-oh.
At least it wasn't bought by Google for 1.5 million yet.
Billion.
Billion. Yeah, did I miss a letter?
You missed
That's
a
a
couple.
pretty big letter to miss.
You missed a few zeros. Right. Yeah, so half of this audio you're probably not getting because the wind's blowing, but...
It's alright, we have audio software. Go Adobe.
Woo, praise his holy name.
So now what?
I don't know.
Alright.
It is 12... No, I'm sorry, 1:15-ish.
And we're out.
We are out. I say we hover to the mall, right across the street.
I don't want to go to the
Okay,
mall.
we're not going to the mall, but I'm going to drink some water.
You gotta pee. Oh, no, you don't. You did that.
I got to pee. I'm going to drink some water, and we're going to call this a video. This will be my 3rd upload to YouTube. Woo! Actually, it's technically my 2nd upload. The first
It's
one
like
was
a mile.
Yeah.
You ever drive down a road and you see how many more miles to Salt Lake City?
Why Salt Lake City?
Because it's the closest city that has stuff. Or has this.
That's not true.
It's a big city.
That's not true.
They can't.
Damn.
Damn.